Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. All readings are going to be timeless. Could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. With that being said, let's get started. So, the cards that I pulled was Ace of Swords, the Lover's card, lots of air energy, specifically speaking Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. Every time I put that on, it makes me choke. We have illusions in reverse. So upright says avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Then we also have manatee, which came out in reverse. Generally speaking, I read these upright. The upright definition is accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So it looks like Sagittarius, some of you guys have gained some type of mental clarity about maybe a connection that you've been involved with. You might have thought that you were in some type of soul connection, but you are understanding that maybe it's not quite what you expected it to be. Could have thought that you were in a soulmate or a twin flame connection, just for an example, and you are learning that you were dealing with a karmic soulmate, okay? For others of you, you could have thought you were in a twin flame dynamic and you realize that you are just in a soulmate dynamic, vice versa, whatever the case may be. Or it's that you are understanding that this person is maybe not so much for your highest good. Some of you guys are gaining clarity about who to choose. For some of you, you have had two options that you weren't able to really make a decision about, okay? Or it's that you are finally being in touch with your emotions and figuring out what you truly want, Sagittarius, at this time, and no longer being in a state of being confused, being an illusion. Whoever this is, for some of you who you were dealing with, they might have kept you stuck. Could have been a Gemini, does not have to be. Okay, but we do have sword energy with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with any of the air signs, but again, you do not have to. But for this Sagittarius, you might be cutting out all the BS in your life at this time and focus on what truly makes you happy, what truly adds value to your life, and you might be figuring out that this past person just does not do it for you. For those of you who are still dealing with someone from the past, you might have two options, one from the past coming back and another person coming in, and you are going to have to use your discernment and figure out what the best route is for you. For others of you, if this is pertaining to work, could be that you were under the impression that something was going to happen at work, that you were going to be able to create some type of stability, okay? But you might have two different options where your job that you're currently at is trying to keep you, and you might be discovering that your talents could be used elsewhere, so you're going to have to figure out if it makes more sense to stay where you are, venture out on your own, or potentially go out to another company. And I think you are being very discerning at this time. You are gaining the mental clarity that you need. Whenever I see this Ace of Swords card, I do feel like this is divine giving a helping hand. So your angels are with you at this time. They are helping to guide you to make the right decision for you. But some of you guys, you are having a hard time accepting this truth, especially if you're realizing that the person you've been dealing with just really isn't necessarily for you. I do feel like you do have options coming in that are better suited for you, and you are going to have to make a final judgment call, but it's going to be after you've done some healing work, Sagittarius, okay? Y'all heard me say this once before. I think on a post, I cannot wait until cold and flu season is over. My daughter is sick again, has a fever, and it's just so irritating. We have patience because she's been sick on and off for about a month. We have be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. We have star seed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Ooh, I'm flipping cards over. We have earth guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So, Sagittarius, people are attracted to your energy. You are nurturing, you're loving, you're vibrant, you are a go-getter. You are pretty much everything that someone would want in a partner, I do feel like. You're passionate and you really go after the things that you want, like I said. That's that fire energy. I do feel like most fire signs, pretty much all the fire signs embody this quality. But I feel like could be dealing with an Aquarius. I was about to call you Aquarius, but Sagittarius. Some of you guys are learning how to have more patience, which is funny because your card, the Temperance card, is about patience. So for some of you, you might not be patient in turn with that fire sign energy coming out. You might not be patient for your endeavors to come into fruition, okay? Or you might be a little bit confused on what your path really is. You might not really necessarily be seeing it unfolding in the timing that you expected, but everything is unfolding in divine timing, okay? I think you are learning how to be a little bit more patient, obviously, with yourself and other people. I think this person, whoever you were dealing with, probably put you for a loop, okay, for some of you. And, you tried to be patient with them, and I think you were overgiving in this connection as well, and so you ended up possibly getting hurt by them. Of course, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but you are star seeds and you are supposed to be earth guides here. Okay, so you are meant to be some type of spiritual leader and to help other people raise their vibration and get on their destined path and be in alignment for who they truly are as well. So I feel like almost you are being pulled in two different directions with this Lovers card. For some of you, you might love what you do in the 3D realm, and others of you might feel like there is a calling as well in the spiritual realm, where it's like you're trying to figure out if it makes more sense to go this route or that route. Okay, what is in your soul? Okay, of freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Self-esteem. I possess the gift of the soul that benefits me and others. We have empathy in reverse. And we have surrender in reverse. So, I believe I talked about this card with Aries or Taurus. I feel like for some of you, you feel like people just don't really get you, that they don't sympathize or empathize with what you've gone through, okay? That might be how you feel about this person, that you felt like they were cold and detached and that they weren't really nurturing to you in this connection. And I feel like you are having a hard time surrendering that hurt, Sagittarius, that you might feel again. This could be someone in this could be how your person feels in your energy, so take it as it fits. But I feel like right now, Sagittarius, you are working on your self-esteem, working on your freedom, what truly makes you happy. You aren't so much focused on what other people want from you at this time. You kind of are in that energy of beating to your own drum and focus on your own wish fulfillment at this time. I do feel like let's see what the energy is around you, Sagittarius. What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius? Okay, we've Goddess of the Moon, number 52, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Ooh, we have number 14, Caring Connections. Again, more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Could be connecting with, oh my gosh. Number 44, Woman Holding a Heart. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So Either the person you're dealing with has a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, lots of water, or you do, Sagittarius, or this person just has a lot of love for you. With this Goddess of the Moon card, it does speak about, or you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in for you that maybe you did not know would be a viable option for you. But with this Goddess of the Moon, it does talk about an inner knowing, using your intuition. So this person sees a lot of value in you, and I do feel like they want to offer you a cup of love here. Pretty much the whole shebang. They want to give their heart to you. All right, Sagittarius, I see that you guys can have a loving connection together. And I feel like this is going to be someone who is equally yoked to you. It's going to be a soulmate. Whenever I see this caring connection card, it does remind me of soulmate energy. Okay, it's just a matter on if you are going to be receptive of this person when they come in, okay? But, also though, Sagittarius, you could be this Queen of Cups energy as well, or just be the one embodying this Queen of Cup energy, and you are getting into the point of where you want to offer someone your cup of love as well. And you are kind of just weighing your options. You might be discovering that there is a soulmate for you here, or you have to make a choice between two different soulmates, a twin flame and a soulmate, whatever the case may be for your situation. All right, let's see what the self-care cards have to say. Says we have optimism. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. So, Sagittarius, there could be people who are trying to come in towards you at this time. Sorry, Sagittarius, the reading did cut off due to my battery, but what I was saying was there could be people trying to get into your energy right now, Sagittarius, and you are kind of being a bit defensive, have your guard up, not really giving these people the time of day. You might be saying in your head, oh, they're just going to do me the same way my past person has. So again, you're not really being optimistic, and you're not really giving people a chance at this time. We do have Rebel. It says it's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. All right, Sagittarius, you meant to stand out. We have Surrender again and reverse. Upright says, stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. So some of you have some issues with control, which I think it's really a fire sign trait to have, okay? So for some of you, you might be trying to understand how to let go of the need of control at this time. That could be something that you need to work on for your shadow side, okay? And yeah. So Sagittarius, that is all I have for you. Yeah, and if you are working on that, that might be why that patience card is coming out. You're learning how to have patience for yourself and for others. So Sagittarius, again, that is all I have for you. If you like this reading, if the reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys the next one. Bye, Sagittarius.